More 0 AP. Oh, this one is this one has no battle, so it's just cutscene. All right. And thanks for saving me. So, have you gotten your bearings yet, Gabriel? No need to thank me. I was just looking for a master myself. I'm sure this is all very new and strange to you, but try to calm down. Come on, I'll explain the basics on the way. Are you a servant? Yes, I may not be a heroic spirit, but I am a servant. We'll come back to that later. She's staring at me. No, I'm appraising you to see if you're a puppet worthy of being my master. Relax. You pass. If only barely. And don't worry, I won't dispose of you after I'm done using you either. I'll tell you what, if you manage to be a good master for me right to the end, I'll definitely, probably send you back to your own world. So if I were you, I would do what I say for now. If you have even a modicum of sense, you won't do anything foolish to, like, end our contract. Especially since SE.RA.P.H is brimming with enemies, like Suzuka and the attacking program she had with her. Mere humans like you can't survive here on your own. You need a servant to keep you safe. From the looks of you, I'm guessing you're a failed master who couldn't manage to form a contract with any decent heroic spirits? Then you should be overjoyed that a goddess like myself has deemed you worthy of her aid. Is this her idea of being nice? Don't just stand there with that blank look on your face. It makes you an eyesore. At any rate, let's push on. The front gate here may be completely digitized, but there are some facilities are still intact. Let's see. We can start by heading for the main old deck area and sneak into the facility from there. If you stay in the digitized areas like this corridor, you'll eventually be disintegrated. After a few hours or so in a place like this, humans end up converted into data and imported into SE.RA.P.H. Not a concern for me, though. Even servants won't last more than a few days. BB may have said this is a game, but don't trust her. There's nothing fair or balanced about this game. Everyone will be converted into data well before SE.RA.P.H reaches the bottom of the trench. But she said that we'd reach there in a few hours. In the real world, yes, but in SE.RA.P.H time passes 100 times quicker than it does in reality. As such, 1 minute of real-world time is equivalent to 100 minutes here. Oh, okay. So yes, in reality, you reach the bottom of the trench, of the Marina Trench, in 2.5 hours. But to us here in SE.RA.P.H, 2.5 hours will seem like 10 days. What's more, SE.RA.P.H may be based off of SE.RA.P.H, it is actually quite larger. Understand? You can use all the time remaining to you and still not be able to conquer this place. On top of that, you'll only be able to walk around here for about 2.5 hours without a break. Can't you tell that your body is already starting to be converted into data? In 2.5 hours, you'll be fully imported into SE.RA.P.H, so we need to find a safer area to serve as a base before that happens. Well, are you following me so far? I get that things are really bad, at least. Good, this saves us time. Let me do all the fighting. You just worry about reaching a safe area as soon as... What? Well, since you're helping me out, I thought we could shake on it. Shake on it? Seriously? Did you not hear me say that we don't have any time to spare? If you don't want to, that's okay. Hold it. Wait just a moment. Come on. You think I can't do this? I can do this. There, I raised my hand. That should do it, right? Of course. Thanks for helping me. Huh, that was easy. What was? Nothing. I'm just shocked to find a human who could actually touch an alter ego. Come on, Gabriel. You're about to enter a dangerous digital realm positively brimming with enemies. But don't worry. The least I can do is be your escort. Just try not to wander off, okay? That was actually kind of a shortcut scene. Right? Yeah, only support servants. Whoa. That's ugly. Eater type 1. Okay. Yeah, keep using the same attack pattern over and over again just to get the Noble Phantasm charged. Oh, hello, St. Martha. And that's all she wrote. I see. So that's your story. Well, good job breaking it all down. Kelly's situation, the reason you came to Seraph and BB's asinine presentation, it fits pretty well with what I expected. So it seems protecting you was the right choice. Why did you choose to protect me? Happenstance. I saw what a new human had dropped. I saw that a new human had dropped in, so I went to see for myself. I knew the BB was paying extra attention to you for some strange reason, so I figured you must be more important than the other masters or researchers. At any rate, is that really your only question? There's a lot you don't understand after all. Let's see, why don't we start with Seraph? Seraph is a digital labyrinth loosely based on the Seraphic's Aura rig. Yet it's still only an imitation. The original Seraph is even bigger. You see, inside the moon is an entire world made up of photonic crystals called moon cell automatons. The world belongs to us rather than the humans. The original Seraph was a city-type engine that was created to run a giant moon cell processor. It was a network that excelled in its role by having many humans, AIs, and NPCs live within it. It was also the site of the Moon Holy Grail War. You have Holy Grails in your world too, yes? In our world, the moon cell itself is an inexhaustible Holy Grail. It also chooses itself which humans will wield it. But the moon cell is just an observational device. It has no way to make value judgments about the quality of humans within it. So it opted to use the battle to the death to determine as a fair and impartial standard for weeding out candidates. It invited 128 Masters to Seraph and had them compete to win the Holy Grail. It didn't care about what the surviving human was like or the methods they used to survive. It simply decided whoever survived had proven their superiority. I can't read today. So the Moon Holy Grail War ended up a slaughterfest, and now things are more or less the same here on this Seraph too. That said, one difference is that the whole Moon Holy Grail War was a tournament rather than a barbaric free-for-all battle to the death. It lasted for 7 rounds, and the ministers decided who would fight. In that sense, it's actually quite rational, but the one on this Seraph is anything but. Kill whoever you want, and as many as you want. All that matters is you're the last one standing. That's the story of the trap you find yourself in now. A battle royale. Why do you resemble BB so much? BB is a high-grade AI, an information life form mapped all the way down to her soul. She was stationed on the moon during the Holy Grail War. She was to keep masters healthy during the war, a pure righteous being in charge of their health. But then she bugged out and started to style herself after the ruler of the moon. Her prime directive to protect humans started creating errors, and now she's thinking that managing humans is what she should be doing. She even went so far as to take control of the moon cell. However, she messed up and lost to a human. As for me, I'm an aspect of BB's personality before she cut me away from herself. I'm the alter ego that was created from her sense of pleasure. That's why the other alter egos and I resemble her. We were all born from her. Of course, now that I'm an alter ego, she and I are completely separate life forms. So, I'm under no obligation to obey her orders. Honestly, I save you just to piss her off. I do hate humans, and I hate BB even more. So, does that satisfy your curiosity? As far as I'm concerned, humans, masters or otherwise, are no more than a source of experience points. You and I are not equals, and we do not trust each other. Is that clear, human? Yes, I won't say anything about how nice you are. Really? Because I could have sworn you just did. If you consider yourself perfunctory... Wait, what did I say? If you consider a perfunctory summary like that to be nice, I wonder what I wonder if you actually have a capybara inside your head instead of a brain. Never mind. Now's not the time. Getting out of here before you dissolve is marginally more important than praising my outfit. Since you lack a master's proper detection abilities, I should tell you that there are other servants up ahead. As I said earlier, every servant you meet here is your enemy. You'll have to defeat them to stay alive. This one should be easy, though. He hasn't noticed we're here. Luckily, one of my main specialties is ambushing my enemies. I'll take him down before he even knows what happened. All you have to do is give me the order, and maybe help out with a command spell if things take a turn. I hate to say this, but I'm afraid I pushed myself too hard on the way here. Consequently, I am unfortunately a tad below my peak performance level. If we're really unlucky, I could even end up losing to a lower class opponent. So make sure you're ready with a command spell in case we need it. If you could be generous enough to use one that lets me unleash my noble phantasm at the start of a battle, that would be even better. Isn't that for fighting high-class opponents? Oh, shut up. I was just suggesting a more effective plan of attack. Besides, if I win, you win. So don't hold back and do everything you can to support me. Okay, the enemy servant is now within firing range. Let's crush them, Gabriel, but keep it elegant. Alright, by lower class opponent... Yeah, it's a saber class, and we're weak to that. So does she really want me to use a command spell right off the bat like that? Gawain. Oh. Oh dear. Alright. Come on, Melty-chan. Ow. I see what she was saying about the command spell. Alright, well... How about this? Let's go for raw attack power this turn instead. Oh yeah, we got this. Good job, Melty-chan. Hup! I say, you're quite skilled, my lady. However, I cannot imagine whose heroic spirit you may be. In fact, I find it hard to believe you're a heroic spirit at all. Of course I'm not a heroic spirit. And that was a low blow, even for... Hang on, you're Gawain, aren't you? I don't remember you being among the 128 servants. Oh, is that you, Gabriel? It is, isn't it? Thank goodness I found you. I was quite worried when we were separated during the race shift. I didn't race shift with you. What happened to Nero? Surely you jest, Master Gabriel. I, Gawain, am one of the 3 servants who accompanied you here. Surely you recall that I came to protect you along with an archer and, whatever you might call that other thing? Wait a moment. What? Huh? What's this? You seem you're serious. I'm not sure how this misunderstanding arose. But I can assure you that I am one of the servants who accompanied you here from Chaldea, not the one who was summoned by Seraph. Worry not, Master Gabriel. It seems you have had a spot of difficulty since our arrival, but you may rest easy now that I'm here to keep you safe. I too heard BB's speech. I have a fair idea of what's going on here. Let us resolve the situation and return to Chaldea together. Gawain has joined the party. Hold up, what's going on? You came here with other servants? 3 of them? You didn't say anything about that. I thought I was the only one here you could count on. Wait, you're angry at me? I'm not angry, I'm just asking a question. Now hurry up and tell me exactly what's going on here. I see. So you must be the one who saved Gabriel from his predicament. You have my thanks, Melty-chan. However, the timing is far too convenient. An alter ego would have no reason to cooperate with Chaldea. We certainly cannot trust her completely, but she does not appear to be lying. Fine, just tell me who the other servants are that you came along with. An archer with twin blades and a red coat, and a fox-eared caster in a tri-maiden outfit. Did you say an archer in a red coat? Why, do you know him? Not really, I just remember wanting to carve him up the moment I saw his face. At any rate, this means that you have other assets at your disposal. Well, that's good to know. I can't really afford to be picky right now. I'll never get another chance. So then, in addition to finding you a safe area, we must also find your other servants. Oh, so you continue to accompany Master Gabriel even though I'm here? Of course, you can't escape from me that easily, Gabriel. I'm not going to end our contract just because you happen to have other servants. As we are still unfamiliar with this place, I welcome an ally who knows their way around Seraph. However, you can't trust her, right? I don't blame you. Obviously, she's hiding something. Who can be trusted? Who's the real heroine? Where could the other 2 servants have gone? Well, not to worry. Your personal angel, BB, is here for the 3rd time today to answer all your questions. BB Channel Time! Just kidding. I gotta say, I wasn't quite expecting this little situation, so here we are. As the ruler of the moon, I decided to come squash these annoying bugs myself.